Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fun-filled adventure of Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition. I am your host, as always, Old Blue Eyes 41, and we are going to go ahead and jump right in here. We are now officially finishing the prelude. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick rest, just to get my spells back, and then we are going onward to adventure, as they say. I guess I used a potion of bull strength at some point. I don't know when I did that. Oh, that's the wrong way. They hit us with a hard fake out. Hey, now I know what I'm doing. I've played games before. This is totally supposed the way I picture this going.
In one brutal attack,
Yeah.
the promise of those at the academy had been all but snuffed out. Hope disappeared with the Waterdavian creatures, and the weight of the terrible sickness pressed down on the city once more. Even more chilling, the whispered rumors of enemies seeking to destroy Neverwinter from within had proved true, though the identity of those responsible for the slaughter was as yet unknown. Still, a flicker of hope yet remained, for not all had died in the attack. From the bloody carnage at the academy, a survivor had stepped forward, a champion to carry the torch in this darkest hour.
Well, yeah, and that's what happens when you watch a video without the UI scaled up for some reason. I don't even know.
You were quick to answer the summons. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to the halls of justice.
I accidentally hit escape, so I lost out on that. I'm gonna go ahead and actually turn voices up.
You were quick to answer the summons. Allow me to be
That
the
sounds
first
better.
to welcome you to the halls of justice.
This is a mistake, Fentic. We know nothing about this whelp. How can you so blindly trust them?
Desta, please. Mercutio showed great promise throughout his training at the academy. He has done more this week, and since the attack, rarely a recruit has shown such potential after such a short training period. If we ought to have any hope of finding a cure for the Wailing Death, we need more people like Mercutio in service of Neverwinter. I am honored to serve Neverwinter, Fenthic. I'll only serve if I am well paid, Fenthic. It seems I have been drafted into this. Why should I care about this? That's we're playing a relatively evil character, so that's the one we're gonna go with. Such a callous disregard for the suffering of others. Is this the kind of mercenary you want working for us, Fenthic? There is nothing wrong with wanting to earn one's fortune in the world, Dester. Rest assured, Mercutio, this will be well rewarded for your efforts. Please, Mercutio, you must forgive Dester. The plague takes a heavy toll on us all. The toll is made even greater by the past week since the attack in the academy and the loss of the cure. I understand, Fenthic, these are troubled times. He has no right to speak to me like that. Dester had better watch his mouth, or else he might lose some teeth. My guy is smart too. He knows that Dester's probably a pretty badass guy over there, so he's not gonna mess with that. You speak more truth than you know, Mercutio. You speak more truth than you know, Mercutio. Within the academy walls, the true tour of the Wailing Death had yet to be felt. The quarantine of Neverwinter has done little to halt the spread of the Wailing Death. Bonfires burn night and day, and the city watch dispose of the dead, yet the corpses are piled even higher. It is all we can do to contain the chaos, It is all we can do to contain the chaos and maintain order in the various city districts. Rumors run rampant with citizens on the verge of panic. Rumors? Because the plague cannot be cured by the priests and clerics of the city, some claim it is unnatural, a thing sent by an unknown enemy, bent on destroying Neverwinter. The attack on the academy in these past weeks will only make things worse, Fenthic. Once people learn how Arab had lost a cure, her lack of faith, Dester, I will not have you question the faith of my true love. Erebeth believed the Academy to be safe haven. Anyway, it is our place to even discuss such things. My Lady Erebeth is in charge, appointed by Lord Nasher himself to stop the wailing death. You must talk to her, Mercutio, as soon as possible. I will go to Lady Erebeth at once. My Lady Erebeth awaits you in the chamber beyond the north doors. There she works tirelessly to put an end to the plague that ravages Neverwinter. Go with the blessings of Tyr upon you. And there we go, and we are now in the first part. And yeah, you can see as the video states that that's what happens when you don't have the UI scaled up for some reason. But if you have the UI scaled up, this thing literally stretches the entire bottom of the screen, so it's unreadable. Because you bump it up just a little bit like that, and it's basically covering half the screen. It's obnoxious. But it is what it is. This is what happens when you try to play an old game. Off be with you then. I have no time for like you. Yeah, I know that. Alright. And there's Lady Erebeth.
I regret I did not get a chance to introduce myself properly to you while you were training at the Academy. I am Lady Erebeth de Tilmarand, Paladin in the service of Tyr, and the right hand of Nasha Alagondar, Lord of Neverwinter. I have been waiting for you.
That's me, of course, grabbing me a drink. I came as quickly as I could, Lady Erebeth.
Following your progress since your early training at the Academy.
We're just trying to get paid, man. We've been working hard. We're a hard-working necromancer.
Survived the wailing death. The attack on the Academy doused the one faint spark of hope the city had. I need you to help recover that which we have lost.
I will help you, but for a
I
prize.
promise your reward for this task will be well worth your efforts. There are many rumors about the plague, but if you are to aid me in this, it is important you know the truth about the wailing death. Our divine healers can do nothing to help those afflicted by the wailing death. And even our most powerful magic cannot raise those who succumb to the illness. But a short time ago, we had word that Kelvin Blackstaff Arunson, the famous Archmage of Waterdeep, had discovered a potential cure, one that might be concocted from the essence of 4 rare and magical creatures.
I've heard such rumors before.
Under great secrecy, the 4 creatures were gathered in Waterdeep, then sent here to Neverwinter. As strange a menagerie as any has ever set eyes on. A cockatrice, an intellect devourer, a yonti, and a dryad.
And those are all, in the D&D world, those are all relatively powerful creatures, like level like 15 to 20 creatures.
Training institution for adventurers of every ilk. I once studied there myself, and I thought the instructors and students were loyal to Lord Nasher.
And then the Academy was
You were
attacked.
there. You saw the slaughter. The attack caught us unprepared. You are one of only a handful of survivors from the carnage of the Academy. Fenthic and Dester arrived with reinforcements, but during the confusion of battle, the Waterdavian creatures disappeared into the streets of Neverwinter, and our hopes of a cure vanished with them.
Let me guess. You want me to get those creatures back.
Your task in this is twofold. First,
Hahaha, as he
Waterdavian
twists his
creatures,
mustache.
bring them back to me, at any cost. We need to harvest components from these creatures if we are to concoct a cure for the wailing death.
I think I'm going to enjoy playing this
is
evil
your
character.
Most important duty. Second, we must discover who was behind the attack on the Academy. Any evidence you uncover in this matter should be brought to Fenthic. He is the one assigned the task of unmasking our hidden enemy.
I will do as you command, Lady Erebeth.
I ask for your discretion in this matter. News of the attack and strange creatures roaming the city will only add to the panic and chaos already in the streets. To aid you in your task, I will give you this Stone of Recall. You will find it to be a valuable tool in your quest.
Oh, we most definitely. This will allow us basically to teleport back to the temple wherever you are. Essentially, if you know, if you've ever played any of the Diablos, it's a town portal.
You can activate the Stone of Recall at any time, and it will instantly teleport you and anyone in your service back here to the Temple of Tyr.
kind of cheap because if you ever get into like real trouble in a fight, you can teleport back here, heal up, do your boss, and teleport in the fight. It's pretty crazy, but you just need to do it.
It will instantly send you and any companions back to the place your stone was last activated.
That's handy.
There's little else I can tell you about this mission. Whenever you need provisions, come speak to me again, and I can sell them to you through the store here at Tyr's Temple. Take this gold so you can buy the necessary supplies for your mission. Remember to stock up on healing potions before you go. They will be critical to your survival.
I'll begin my search for the Watterdavian creatures at once.
I want to seek someone to accompany you in your mission. There are a number of mercenaries for hire at the Trade of Blades, located in the city core.
That's where you go to get your hireling. We're gonna go there first, of course. Being a wizard, we'd rather have a, we definitely need a guy with us to beat on things.
There have been several eyewitness accounts of strange beasts in the area. Farewell. May Tyr guide your steps.
I think we're gonna get the orc.
Welcome.
He's pretty crazy.
Watterdavian creatures?
Or maybe the cleric, I don't know. Actually, the thief's really good too. The thief, it might be the thief, just because I feel like you'll miss out with not having a thief in your party. Require temple services. Let's sell. Sell. What is this? Let's say Rod of Frost. We shall keep that. Alright, it's fine. We have the sleep spell. We're actually going to sell this just because it's a pretty good money item. Sell all the bolts, sell all the arrows. Bark skin can go down here for now. Sell the copper ring, sell the adamantine, or the diamond, whatever, I don't know what kind it was. Sell the scale mail. And 1400, that's not bad. We need ourselves a longsword. Oh, of course, she doesn't sell a longsword. How appropriate. What does she have armor-wise? Cloak of Fortification. We're gonna go ahead and buy that. Oh, no, we're not. We don't have 5,000. We have 1,000 gold. I am way off on that area. So let's check. We will get this ring of protection. That is definitely something we will buy. So that brings our AC down to 13. Not great, not terrible. For this level at least. Actually, it's probably pretty bad in retrospect. But we shall, we'll make that, that'll get better eventually once we get bracers as well and a bunch of our other things. Alright, and onward we roll. Okay, so this is basically the beginning. This is essentially the main hub of the game. You come back here for, I believe, the first part at least. This is actually the kind of guy I want right here.
You have the smell of a prospective employer about you. Not that it's easy to smell anything with all the burning corpses in this city, mind you. Never seen this many flies outside of a Callum shot alehouse.
Me? Why, I'm none of the renowned rogue, Tommy Undergutters. Grin to my friends, Tommy grin to the rest, to the last, and that damned half-elf to anyone in a position of respectable authority. I can forgive you for not having heard of me, however. I hail most recently from Calimport, and that's a long way for even a reputation travel. I give it another week, personally. Running from your reputation, are you? Nothing too wrong with having a bit of a reputation, my lord. Keeps the flies from settling, if you know what I mean. If the heat gets too high, you just step out of the kitchen, right? You know how it goes, I'm sure. Rob some over fat caliph with piggy lips. Kiss his daughters as a lug before you escape with the loot, and suddenly you're the most wanted man in Talisman. How was I supposed to know that he was so sensitive about his daughter? I still say it was worth it. That look flair. I have flair. Too bad Neverwinter didn't treat her any better at first. What happened then? Neverwinter seemed like a fine enough city for an enterprising young half-life like myself, on the surface anyway. You'd be surprised what people get away with here. They can take a perfectly innocent man and accuse him of simple pickpocketing and throw him in prison. Even though so much as a trial, or not a very fair one anyway. That judge was mean. Fortunately, my stay in the fine prison system was a short one. I didn't arrange my escape, oddly enough, but I was glad for it nevertheless. I'm looking for a good road to help me in my mission. Oh, a mission, that is. My little pinky toes are quivering with curiosity. Or is that my danger sense? That would go a long way toward explaining my recklessness. Oh well, what kind of mission are you on? I work for Lady Arab, but my mission is confidential. We don't trust this guy yet. He's a rogue, so you always want to be careful around rogues. Which makes him kind of secret agent for the lovely Elenas? Must be exciting. I'd be glad to help out for the right price. So let's negotiate a bit, shall we? If I can place my superior skills of theft, pickpocket, and swordplay at your disposal for any task you choose, providing you can provide me with a nice payment now. I rather doubt you'll find it expensive, my lord, but I think 250 pieces of gold should be sufficient. I don't have that kind of cash right now. You're expecting me to work for free? What do I look like, an elf? Pfft. Come back when you find a few coins. Well, fine. Tommy Gauls has better things to do. I'm sure someone will hire me any day now. Yeah, so I botched and I didn't have enough gold, so I'm actually going to probably go back and sell this Wand of Frost, just because I always forget to use consumables. I always try to stock them up, and I don't ever use them. It's pretty bad. It only sells for 96, but that's close. And then goodbye. Yeah, there we go. And we will have Tommy Gallows. Under Gallows. We heard all this before. I could use a good rogue. Here's your 250 gold. Welcome aboard, Tommy. Good, good. I spell adventure at hand, or I need to wash my socks. One of the two. I'll tag along with you, my lord, as best I know. Unless you tell me otherwise. If you want me to do something different, just give me a shout, aye? And now we have ourselves a rogue. He's actually probably the most useful character of the ones if you are not playing a rogue yourself, just because there's so much in this game that's behind locked chests and traps. And without a rogue, it's just, it is hard. Alright, we got a couple more minutes left here. Oh, please, can you help me? You're with the city militia, aren't you? The guards at the gate said I might get help over here, but I don't know they were serious or not. Slow down. I'll hear what you have to say. Are you sure you're a guard? Now that I look close, you look rough. I'm sorry, I must be choosy. I must be choosy. This is too important. It's the Peninsula District. I live in there. Oh, it's horrible, the killing. Everyone running for their lives, it's horrible. Hurry up and say I'm a busy man. Okay. I came from the Peninsula District. That's where my home is. Now it's too dangerous to go there. The prisoners are killing everyone. I may have heard of this. Give me some background on the Peninsula District. Well, it's kinda complicated. The Peninsula District houses the Neverwinter prison. The families of the gods and such live around it. It's been safe for years. It changed a little while ago. The gods never came home from work one day. And now the prisoners are everywhere. First the plague, now the threat of a knife in your belly. I'll see what I can do. You stay here where it's safe. Thank you. I can't say how much this means to me. Do you need directions? I'll tell you, just to be sure. The Peninsula District is through the gate on the southwest side of the city. Gore. Near the Moonstone Mask. There are guards posted, but I'm sure they'll let you through. And that is basically our first mission. This is basically the first thing you'll do in this game is run through here and help gain control of a district of unruly prisoners. We are going to aid the city guard in that. I turned down the music a little bit just because I felt it was a little loud last game. This should be better.
Lend me something for a day or two. I'm good for it.
Alright. This guy just says things about we're all gonna die and whatnot. I want to find... Shut up, guard dog. Knights and... Ah, there we go. Shiny Knights Arm and Armor. Thank God this doesn't actually have like a time thing like Skyrim or anything. You can just kind of go in and purchase things you need. Let's see what you have for sale. I'm not sure I'd sell a guy like me a weapon. It's kind of selling like a gun to a deranged person. I probably should have specialized in the sight. That would have been more appropriate. But longswords, you can get such a good longswords in this game. Oh my god, gold. I don't have any. Well, I really need a longsword, so that's just gotta happen. I'm gonna hang on to the club just in case we do run into undead again. But it's no longer gonna be my primary damage dealer. Right now I'm Gandalf. I'm gonna have a sword in one hand, and I don't know. I don't think you ever get offhands for wizards, so maybe I'll get an ability like a feat or something that allows me to dual wield one-handed weapons and get a strength bonus. Cool. We're done. And that right there has got us about 20 minutes. This seems like a good place as any to stop. We are at least ready. We have our next quest in line, and we will be saving here. This is number 5. And we'll be saving here, and next event time we'll find out what is going on in the Peninsula District and bring order to the prison district, essentially, that has gone mad. So I will see you then. Till next time.